especially coming in from Ascension, despite the early game disadvantage, but it wasn't just a clean sweep. We did of course see a potential reverse sweep.
Excited na tayo dito lahat. By the way guys, dito! Yung naglalaro ng League of Legends, of course, yan, bago tayo pumasok sa ating game, let's have some quick segments. I want to hear from you guys for the finals.
Which is Team Ascension.
Yes,
Ascension.
Ascension from
And
Thailand.
Gigabyte Marines.
Gigabyte Marines, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start our program shortly. Pero bago tayo pumulusig sa program natin, I wanna check on some of our players. Ayan.
Ako actually,
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, the heat is on between these two teams.
Dino!
Ayan.
Kunti lang.
Taas kamay, sino yung nanggaling sa simbahan? Aside from our program right now, aside from the finals right now for the GPL, we got lots of stuff in store for them.
Actually, may surprise
Yes, may mga surprise tayo mamaya.
Surprise mamaya for everyone.
Not to mention, we'll be doing one major announcement as well
Yes.
for League of Legends. So ayan, antabayanan niyo po yan. And again guys, baka may nakakalimot mag-claim ng mga freebies po nila. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, meron pong missing wallet dito.
Nabawalang wallet.
Yeah.
Only $1. Oh my
Ang laman is $1.
$1.
Ayan. So, pakiklaim na lang po to any Guerrilla staff. I'll delegate this to one of our marshals outside dun sa ticketing area
Baka may
natin.
ID.
Oh yeah, baka may ID, baka may rank. Ayan. Again, be careful. Bantayan po natin yung mga gamit natin, ingatan natin. Alright? And of course, yung mga freebies natin. Again, for informations, we have marshals and ushers there to guide you. Remember, marshals.
So, ano ba yung mga freebies natin?
Mga freebies.
Oo.
Actually, for our freebies, if I'm not mistaken, of course, we got the GPL shirt there. Oo, yung ating kale. Okay, very rare na kale. Yes. Actually, rare talaga siya. Sobrang rare.
Gano'n ka-rare?
Halos pwedeng sumabay sa yung Blitzcrank ni Gideon. Rusty Blitzcrank. Yeah, that's one rare skin really. And of course, we got a lanyards, we got a goodies as well. Okay, guys. Also, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our managers here as well. Okay. Well, they're
Because yung mga, each country has their own tournaments.
Yes, yes. Not just the Western series, okay? Kasi, you know, it is...
Support.
You mean support?
Support.
Okay.
Taas ang kamay ng mga support! Oh, marami kami!
Taas yung kamay ng mga support na iniwan! Ayun!
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1! For the jungle position, Slithery, it is Viper. Representing the mid lane, we have G4. Making his way in the bottom lane, the AD carry, we have No Way. And supporting Norway, their support, obviously, Warlock. Substitute position, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Agent. And accompanying the teams, we have their coach, Cabbage.
and representing Vietnam, and in the top lane, it's Stark. And for their jungle, it's Lavi. And supporting Slay. And assisting their team, Coach Tiny Kun. Let's give it up for the two teams.
Philippines is a very nice and welcoming country. We have very hospitality people. The hospitality is very good.
You're facing Gigabyte Marines. In the ranks of the Gigabyte Marines or maybe on their playstyle, what do you consider as a coach a threat from this team?
Gigabyte Marines, in my opinion, have the strongest early game throughout the GPL teams. And their mid lane and their jungle duo is very strong.
It's the mid lane and the jungle duo, those threats, ladies and gentlemen. Now, can we have like a little sneak peek of how did the preparations go in going to these finals?
As what Coach Tinikun have said,
Malzahar being banned out straight up. So Dubai Marines really focusing on the essential game.
Threat, that is how dangerous the 10-man system is, because people, if they want to shut down a lane, they can do so because they have 5 bans, and not to mention
Guard at all. So that he has been banned quite frequently.
if ever that is can install, know that it's going to be a top Renekton. Renekton,
Especially during the semifinals, Ascension, when they faced Mineski, they did tend to have
5 series for the finals of the Garena Premier League Ascension series again in the finals.
yeah, I mean, this
40mm drivers with low-frequency resonators provide pros. The 500 series was crafted to meet the needs of esports and competitive players around the world.
The Marines would be picking more high burst champions and denying the Lulu and a sustained support like Nami.
yeah, that is
Against Syndra, a more favorable matchup between Oriana. We saw in game 1 how G4 was really pushed under his turrets, and not to mention in terms of burst damage, it just got thrown out the window. Was now
1 by 1, game 1, game 2, game 3.
I think it was Iconic who predicted the 3-0.
He did, he got it right.
Wow, Nostra Iconic, man. He was
Give a big hand, guys. The Gigabyte Marines
Yeah.
representing us, Southeast Asia.
What
side.
a dominating performance coming in from Optimus and the gang.
Man, so crazy best of 5 there, ending with a sweep. And Gigabyte Marines showing that they truly deserve to be our representatives, the representatives of Southeast Asia for the MSI. It's really happening around April 28 to May at Rio de Janeiro, actually. Brazil.
Asian region. Once again, the champion,
The champion.
hailing from Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, the Southeast Asian champion of the Garena Premier League, Spring 2017 Finals, Gigabyte Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, our champion, we send our biggest salutations and good luck for the upcoming mid-season invitationals 2017.
Congratulations to Gigabyte Marines.
Of course.
Very well.
Of course, we acknowledge as well Ascension Gaming from Thailand in the between part to the finals.
All the 6 teams in the GPL did their best.
Of course, mentioning as well Kuala Lumpur Hunters from Malaysia. We also got Rigel from Singapore, Fortress Gaming of Indonesia, and of course our very own
Mineski from Philippines.
Again, we call on our media partners to take pictures here up front for our champions of GPL Spring.
Wow, you won. Team won the GPL 2017. What do you feel?
Firstly, I want
want to say my thanks to everyone coming and cheering for us. I want to send my thanks to current moment in Vietnam who watching for it. We go to win the GPL this time because we train so hard and we train like hell. And back then when we asked for the sponsor from some brand, some accept it and some refill. But this time, feel free to contact us and this time it is our turn to choose.
Congratulations. How about you, Shizu? You have any questions for our folks?
All I wish is, the best wishes and all the good lucks. And I'm looking forward for your training preparations for the upcoming MSI. Go and beat them.
Congratulations.
All right. I think that settles our program.
That's